Now, for more on the efforts to establish a joint military force to tackle terrorism threats in the Sahel region, I'm joined by VOA's Mariama Diallo. Mariama, welcome to Africa 54. And when you talk to these officials, Mariama, how dire do they say the security situation is in that region?
When they talk about this dire situation, obviously, can you imagine being ambushed, you know, in a car and fighting for your life? I think it's just like feeling like you are almost in some kind of a war zone. And when you talk about from the Malian minister and from the Burkina Faso minister, he talked about having 80 attacks, I mean, in 18 months. It's just, it's unbelievable. And now they are going on with their lives thinking this is like a daily occurrence. And the other issue that actually didn't make it to the piece was the other consequences, like children are staying at school. Civil servants are not going to work because they're afraid for their lives. You
know, when countries are faced with such kind of security threats, sometimes they go it alone when they want to fight this enemy. But now this is the whole region, 5 countries. Are they talking about coordinating their efforts to confront a common enemy?
Well, I think all of them at some point have decided, have wanted to just take care of what's happening inside their own borders. But at this point, when they realize that, you know, the borders are loose, I mean, and all of them share borders here and there. And sometimes you can be secure, but if your neighborhood is not secure or the country that's next to yours is not secure, eventually it's going to come to you. And they're calling it a transnational kind of a problem right now. And that's why they decided, let's do it together. Let's work together.
So very quickly, what do they expect to see at the Brussels meeting?
I think the Brussels meeting, they are probably thinking about asking for more money. Right now, their budget is about $450 million. And we've heard that, you know, some countries have pledged, including them, the member countries, about 57 million, that the European Union talks about matching. We also have the United States that pledged another $60 million. But that is not, so about, I think they have about 168, including those amounts. But that's not enough.
Well, thank you, Mariama, for your insight into this. VOA's Mariama Diallo talking to us here in the studio.